He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over. Hard been lined out in his first at bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they.
Hunter Pence.
High and deep to straightaway right. Judge ranging back at the track. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
David.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Hara looks up. Splash right into the pool. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth.
In now, Matt Kemp. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his fourth in the ball game as the blowout continues. Settling in now, D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Santander the next to bat. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey.
Money Grandal.
Hit well again down the right field line. And it's off the foul pole. Back to back to back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Fastball.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
That time, strike one. Well, if you don't know about it already, that's what they call the King's Court here at Safeco Field. It started back in 2011, and ever since then, fans have bought special tickets to sit in that section and cheer on Felix Hernandez when he's on the mound.
Yeah, it sure has, Matt. And what I love most is when these fans start chanting K, 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 K with 2 strikes on the batter. It's awesome. They love King Felix here, and I don't blame them.
Yeah, he's really meant a lot to this organization and this fan base over the years, so it's great to see them support him in such a cool way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it up. Here comes the 1-0. Back, and oh, this is off the second base bag. Fielded by Rendon, and he'll reach first safely.
Batting second, center fielder, Kevin.
Next to bat for Toronto. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side.
Put the ball in play.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Here he comes on a ball and 2. Solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer so far in the series, and the contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here in the third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stanton ranging back at the track. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Bones takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around to score. Out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance.
Please.
Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Standing in now, Justin Morneau, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
That pitch isn't even close, and he still was able to barrel it up. He's just a bad ball hitter. You don't know where to throw this guy. He's swinging the minute he gets up there.
Credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And sliced hard on the ground. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cespedes going back. Climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs.
He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. Barnett sprinting after it. And it's a foul ball. Kevin Kiermaier tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end one. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but
streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
16-5 the count and the pitch. Now a double play ball here for Beltre at third, and he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Oh, and the throw is over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound.
Ever seen a play like that before? To say that error was costly would be a big understatement. Looked like a circus act out there.
Victim last time. Kipnis runs. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Morneau waits the 1-1. Hit on, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. One thus far. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Now, Hughes gets the sign. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Pitched pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again? Oh, what a stop on the slide. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Runners off for second, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
On the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Judge has to come in from the next area code to put this one away.
Wow. Number 44, Anthony.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. The pitch. Turned on down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Edger out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance.
Please.
Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Standing in now, Justin Morneau, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
That pitch isn't even close, and he still was able to barrel it up. He's just a bad ball hitter. You don't know where to throw this guy. He's swinging the minute he gets up there.
So he's down 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Stepping into the box,
Pitcher.
Jacob deGrom.
Jacob
He could be
deGrom.
bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Carlos Stanton.
The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, that was a big hook, and did he stay in?